Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing today? I'm so glad as usual to be your midst. Okay, I've missed you guys so much. Okay, so what we are hearing at this time is still coming out of the Ooni of Ife's palace, but though specifically on the good things that are happening to our dear Queen Naomi. Okay, not too long ago we told you, we reported to you how the other Oloris, the so-called Ifa wives, as some of you want to call them, cry to Paroko, complain about the necklace, okay, that was purportedly given to Queen Naomi, and that was, that, okay. But what we are hearing right now, allegedly, is another very good news, and it's coming out of the city, the ancient city of Benin City. For those of you who know Edo State very well, that is the capital of Edo State, okay. So what we are hearing right now is that Queen Naomi is said to storm the ancient city on the invitation of our dear Oba of Benin, Omonomba Edo Uku Akolokolo. They worried the second, that is the first wife, on the invitation of the first wife, for pre Cultural Festival. Don't forget that for those of you who are very familiar with the Igue Festival, it's a festival that's going to come up. I think it's going to start on the 14th, if I'm not mistaken. But usually it starts before Christmas and it runs through up to the New Year. Okay, so what we are hearing is that the first wife to the revered King of Benin has extended invitation to Queen Naomi, for a pre-Igue cultural festival. And I think from what we are hearing, it's going to last for just a day. So I'm not too sure if it is today, tomorrow, or so, but the report is that it's just for a day. And I mean, this is a big one. It's looking like our dear Queen Naomi cannot stop having beautiful things happening around her. Okay. And this one is coming all the way from Benin Kingdom. I mean, I know some of you be wondering, Benin, was it not the same Benin that there was this rivalry, of some chiefs going to pay homage, blah, blah, blah? Of course, if you look at the trajectory of these two very rich places, that is the Benin and the Ile-Ife kingdom, there is always that rivalry. And there are several school of thoughts, regarding which one is superior to the other, but we are not here for that at this time. We are just here to present this good news that is this good invitation that is extended to our own dear Queen Naomi. Okay, I will leave the issue of superiority to those who are historians to deal with. What I'm doing here today is the fact that invitation has been extended to our dear Queen Naomi for a pre-Igue cultural festival. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, for those of you who are very familiar with the custom and tradition, the Igue festival is perhaps the most popular cultural celebration in Edo State. We know that during this period, our dear Omonomba Ukwu the Ewari II, is actually forbidden from saying, excuse me, is actually, we are not oblivious of the fact that the great king is forbidden from saying non-natives. And that is why we are repeating copiously that it is a pre-Igue festival event. It's not, this visit does not, is not going to last more than a day, and it's going to be before the Igue festival begins at all. Okay? So, according to the story, Olori Irohama, a warrior of Benin Kingdom, that is the first wife of Oba of Benin, extended invitation due to their friendship, which dates back to the time that our dear Queen Naomi was fully at the palace. Okay. Moreover, she's also well revered by the great Benin women, in the palace of the Oba of Benin, the Omonomba Edo Ukwu Akolokolo Ewari the second. So usually it's a time to celebrate the Benin culture with friends and family from far and wide. And as part of custom, and the invitation is usually extended to some few people, especially Igue festival time like this one. Okay. So let me, for those of you who don't understand the historical context of this Igue festival, let me tell you that the Igue festival is one of the most significant festivals celebrated by the Edo people of Benin. Aside the coronation of a new king, which usually happens around this time, it signals thanksgiving for the successful end of a year and supplication to the Creator for peace and prosperity for the new year. And that is why I reported earlier on that it spans from before Christmas and all the way to the new year. Okay. So it's usually celebrated in the last weeks of December. Some people are saying maybe from 14th, I'm not too sure, but usually from towards the end or middle of December. And the festival is set, it's a set of ceremonies, actually, rituals and rites performed to purify and strengthen the king and the people in preparation for the new year. It has been celebrated for more than 1,000 years, except in December 1897, when the British invasion interrupted it. Yes, I'm sure for you who are lovers of history, you recall that Benin Kingdom is one of the strongest and one of the most popular kingdom in those days. Okay, I'm talking of the days of our forefathers. Okay, and we are being told now that this Igue festival has been in celebration for more than 1,000 years, except in December 1897. Take note of this date, and that was when the British invasion, took place, and that is why it was interrupted. That was the only time that ever happened. So the festival is composed of several ceremonies and rituals, ritual performances that include but not limited to the following. I'll just run through their names. Igue, which is a period of fasting. There's the Uge era. There's the Uge era Oba. There's the Igue Oba. There is the Igue Ibioba. That is a celebration of Igue by princes and princesses, as well as other members of the extended royal families in their own homes. Okay, we have the Igue Edo here. The royal celebration is followed by the celebration of the entire Benin nation and includes sacrificial offerings and prayers for the new year, as well as traditional fireworks displayed throughout the city and communities. We have the Uge Ewere. Okay, so this is just the different segment that are going to take place, which will climax to the finale. Okay, so it's actually a beautiful time for the Benins. Okay, because like I said, this is their biggest festival, and I'm very very glad that no other person than our dear Queen Naomi has been invited, for the pre-Igue festival itself, not the festival itself proper, because like I said, it's a time that our dear Oba of Benin, Omonoba Edo Uku Apolokolo, the Ewari II, is not allowed or is forbidden from seeing visitors. And Queen Naomi is a high-profile visitor, and that is why she's not going to be available when the celebration proper starts. Okay, so she's just going to be around for the Igue festival, and I'm so glad that she is being recognized all the way to Benin Kingdom. Okay, so Oba Atokwe is yes, that's why they say it in Benin. So when next you are in Benin City, especially in December, come around the King Square or the Palace of Oba of Benin to enjoy the colorful and the glamorous sights of Igue Festival. Okay, so this is what is coming out at this time. And like I said, it's looking like it's only good news that we'll be hearing of Queen Naomi. Don't forget that I'm happy that it's one day event, because she too is having a very, very big event in Ibadan. I think it's going to start on the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. That is when her own Children Fall Fair, which we have spoken about, we've done some stuff on it as well, will be taking place. So it's just a good thing that she's just having just one day performance and off she goes, because the preparation for that fun fair is in top gear. And for those of you, like I said, those of you who will be around Benin at that time, do well to enjoy yourself in Benin. And for those of you who are going to be in Ibadan as from, I think, on the 18th of December, those of you around Ibadan, like I said, please feel free, to enjoy the ambience of Ibadan, with Queen Naomi as she hosts everyone, especially the children of the less privileged in our Fun Fair 2024. Okay, so this is where we're going to leave it at this time. Thank you so much for listening to our stories, for liking our videos, for sharing them, and most importantly, for subscribing. Okay, God bless you all. I'm going to be back soon. Bye bye.